Don't change the channel, Dad.
It's only a commercial, no?
Yeah, but it's the one for sports bras. It's my favourite.
I don't know why you have to change channels every time there's a commercial break on.
Well, I just want to see what's on the other channels.
You know what's on the other channel during a commercial break? Commercials are on.
Yeah, but you might get 3 in a row.
3 what in a row?
3 commercials in a row. You see, you change channels, and if you get the same commercial on each channel, you win a prize. It's like a jackpot.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a well-known fact.
Oh, you don't.
You do.
Who gives the prize?
The people who own the commercial. You ring them up and say, hey, I've just seen 3 in a row. And you win whatever they're advertising.
Hi, kids, I'm back.
Oh, hi, Dad. How was the meeting?
Oh, well, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd give it a B+. Jenny, what are you doing here?
I live here, Dad. Don't you remember me?
Most amusing. Why aren't you in bed?
I told her to go to bed, Dad.
Well, didn't it occur to you to reinforce that suggestion?
Well, Dad, I have no right to usurp your position as a figure of authority in this house.
She's right, Dad.
Go to bed. Brush your teeth.
In bed?
Go.
I don't know, Dad. Have you had a humour bypass or something?
Yeah, it's pretty close to it. I've just been to a council meeting. Off you go. Out. Oh, did you all get something to eat?
Yeah.
I don't suppose it occurred to you to clean up after you'd finished.
Of course we did.
Oh, well, wonders never cease. Actually, I'm feeling a bit peckish myself.
Didn't you have any dinner?
No, I didn't have time. I'll just make myself a sandwich. Oh, children, seed of my loins, I wonder if you can spare a tiny, tiny minute for me. Namely, me, your old dad, Martin Kelly, architect.
What is it, Dad?
Well, you know how you cleaned up after yourselves?
Yeah?
Well, after you did that, it appears that the kitchen was invaded by a horde of strangers who cooked themselves up a mess of baked beans, spaghetti and scrambled eggs and messed the place all up again.
Oh, I wonder who could have done that.
Well, I don't know, but the kitchen looks as though it's the sack of Rome, so maybe it was Attila the Hun. Or maybe it was the Visigoths.
I didn't see anyone.
Or maybe it was the Invisigoth.
Oh, Betty, could you bring me the notes on your desk, please? Thanks, Betty.
No worries.
Steve! Oh, what are you doing here? For a minute there, I thought you were Betty.
Oh, yeah, well, our feet are about the same size. And they do say that when you love someone, you grow to look like them.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, look at Mrs. Burgess and the dogs.
Oh, does she look like a dog's?
Oh, no, they look like her. Poor creatures. No wonder we had to put them down. You know, mind you, we very nearly made a tragic mistake.
Did you?
Oh, my word. I mean, how are we to know that she was among them when we rounded them up? I mean, if old Clem hadn't noticed one of them wearing a twin set in pearls, well, she'd be up in that great kennel in the sky, even as we speak now.
Yeah. Listen, Stan, what are you doing here?
Well, Martin, this is what we simple country folk call yarning.
No, I mean here.
Oh, you were expecting me,
I was?
weren't you?
I wasn't.
I thought you were.
Well, just hang on a minute, Stan. This is all going a bit too fast for me.
Oh, yeah, well, it's a racy life in the city, Martin. My word it is.
My word it is. Why was I expecting it?
Well, surely you got my telegram. I sent you a telegram.
No, I didn't get it. What did it say?
Oh, it said, what was it? Arriving Tuesday. Hope you can put me up. Love, Stan. Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Listen, Stan, if you sent me the telegram, what's it doing in your pocket?
Oh, yeah, I remember now. I decided not to send it after all.
Oh, why not?
Well, I figured that by the time Telecom wrote it down wrong and we waited for a post office to open and the little boy to pump up his bike, well, I'd probably be here anyway. So, well, I decided, no, I'll bring it myself.
Yeah. Well, those telegrams cost a bob or two, don't they?
Oh, my word, they do.
Anyway, Stan, we'd be happy to put you up. How long will you be here?
Oh, about as long as I am in Walgett.
Pardon?
6'6". That's 6'6".
Is that one of your Walgett witticisms, Stan?
Yeah, 6'6".
Yeah, I just thought I'd check.
Oh, Martin, where's Betty this morning?
Oh, she's not here yet.
Yes, it's after 9.
Yes, I know, but it's not enough after 9. Betty doesn't usually get in here until lots after 9.
In Walgett, we would have had half a day's work done by now.
Yes, well, Betty's half a day is a little bit longer than most people's.
How much longer?
Oh, about 3 weeks.
Wait, Miss Kelly. Stan, what are you doing here?
Never mind that, girl. What time do you call this to be arriving at work?
Normal?
I'll jump over my stump jump plough. I call it disgraceful.
Oh, Sam, it's not that bad.
Not that bad, it's terrible.
Honey, I'm sorry I'm late, Stanley, but...
Why is she sorry she's late, Stanley, but?
Never mind that, girl. You're fired.
I'm fired.
She's fired?
Yep.
But that's not fair.
Just a minute, how can she be fired? I haven't fired her.
Oh, well, the guy thought it was better coming from me, Martin. After all, I am nearly family.
Whose?
Well, hers, of course.
Oh, thank God for that. For a minute there, I thought I'd adopted you.
Right, well, now that's out of the way, let's get to work. What exactly do we do around here?
Draw houses?
It's a bit childish, isn't it? You haven't got any sheep we can crutch, do you?
No, Stan, well, you see, in Chatswood, we find that they tend to mess up the parks a little.
Honey, Mr. Kelly, I must object. I mean, here I am, and you bring in a perfect stranger to find me.
Oh, Betty, Stan's not a perfect stranger. He's almost a member of the family, nearly. Your family.
Well, you bring in a perfect, nearly one of the family stranger to find me. It's not fair.
Oh, look, Betty, you are not fired. I'm the one that does the hiring and firing around here. That's if it's all right with you, Stan.
Oh, yeah, of course it is, Martin. Look, I just wanted to make a point, girl.
Oh, I love it when you're merciful.
Oh, God. Spare me that. What was the point you were making, Stan?
Well, a fair day's work for a fair day's pay. You can't say fairer than that, girl.
Fair enough.
See, Stanley agrees with me.
About what?
Well, I need a raise.
Hey, Dad, there's a strange man camped out in our backyard.
That's no strange man. That's Stan Hickey. You're right. There's a strange man camped out in the backyard.
What's he doing out there, Mr. Kelly?
Oh, I wanted to get an early night. He's staying with us for a while, and he didn't want to be any bother.
See you later, Dad.
Oi, just a minute. Where are you going?
I'm going to camp out with Stan.
Oh, what's all that, Jen?
My pillow, my dinner, my radio, my nightlight.
You're taking a nightlight out in the backyard?
Nightlights are good. I had a nightlight when I was 12. I really loved it.
You did?
Yeah, but then one day I sat on it and broke it and I cried all day.
You were 12 and you cried all day?
No, this was last week.
Look, Jenny, take all that stuff back. You are not camping out. Stan doesn't want you bothering him.
Oh, please, Dad. Stan said he didn't mind and I want to sleep out under the stars.
Oh, all right. You can sleep out there for a little while.
How long?
Till bedtime.
Dad, I want to sleep out under the stars.
Fine. Push your bed up against the wall and stick your head out the window.
Dad.
Go.
Kids have no fun in this house. You wait till I grow up.
Hey, Dad.
No, you may not sleep under the stars with Stan either.
Oh, I was going to go and get my nightlight. I've had it fixed.
Dad, I don't want to camp out under the stars.
Good.
No, Nudge and I got a great idea for the weekend.
You're running away.
Oh, sort of. Just for the weekend. We'll be back on Monday.
Oh, good. Well, I got 1 out of 2. Where are you going?
Well, we're hiring a houseboat going up the Hawkesbury.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Hang on. Can you afford it? I mean, those things cost a bob or two. God, I'm starting to sound like Stan.
Well, there's a whole mob of us going. That way we keep the cost down.
Oh, right. Who's going?
Oh, there's Mick, Jerry, Tim, and some of the others.
Fine, then.
Then you don't mind?
No, no. Have fun. Oh, that reminds me. Jenny, come on in. Your time's up.
But I just got here.
Yeah, well, that's the trouble with a trip to the country. By the time you get there, it's time to come home.
Well, what did he say? Did you ask him?
He said, okay, no problems.
And did you tell him that some of the girls were going?
Yeah, of course we did.
Yeah, of course we did.
You did.
Well, sort of.
Sort of.
Simon, did you tell him that the girls were going with you?
Well, not in so many words.
Not in so many words.
Well, what in so many words?
Well, he asked us who was going, and we said Mick, Jerry, Tim, and some of the others.
Some of the others, that's it?
Oh, yeah. Because if they're others, they can't be blokes, can they? They've got to be girls, haven't they?
You didn't mention me.
Oh, of course we didn't. You're not one of the others. You're Debbie.
Well, you told us not to. You said you'd arrange it. I'm telling you now, he'll never let you come.
Yes, he will. I'll just get him to give permission before he knows what I'm asking.
Oh, how'll you do that?
I'll just go into my daddy dear routine.
Oh, not Daddy dear. That's not fair.
The man hasn't been born who can withstand daddy, dear. It's been outlawed by the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Oh, thanks, Betty. Oh, could you type these pages up for me, please? Betty, just a minute. What are you doing?
Beg yours?
These pages.
Oh, yeah. What do you want me to do with them?
I want you to cover them with sheet lead and beat yourself over the head with them. Betty, what is the matter with you?
Beg yours?
You are so vague today.
Oh, well, I always am.
Yes, I know, but today is like talking to porridge.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, Mr. Kelly. I'm worried about Stan.
What about him?
Well, he's been here now 4 days, and nobody knows what he's doing or where he's going.
Yeah, you're right. I've asked him about it a couple of times, and he's always shied away from the subject.
Well, at first I thought I knew why he was down here, but now I realise that I don't know what I thought, and what I thought was wrong, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Listen, what did you think you thought?
Well, I thought that he was down here for our anniversary, but it's obviously not the case.
Yeah, well, Betty, I don't know how to break this news to you, but you're not married.
I know.
Well, how can you have an anniversary?
Well, it's the anniversary of our first time ever.
Oh, yes, the first time you and he had... I mean, the first time that you and he sort of did it.
No.
No?
No, it's our anniversary of the first time we didn't do it.
I take it back. It's easier talking to porridge.
No, Mr. Kelly, you remember I told you that night at the water tower when Stan finally broke down my girlish defences. And I said, "Yes, Stanley, take me, I'm yours."
Oh, gee, Betty, this is heavy stuff.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? And then I said, "Be gentle."
Oh, was he?
Well, sort of. He got so excited he hyperventilated.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he fell out the back of the ute and knocked himself unconscious.
Really?
Yeah, I can still hear him now as the ambulance took him away calling, "Was he good for you? Was he good for you?" Of course, I told him he was wonderful.
Gee, Betty, that's the most romantic story I've ever heard.
Martin! Elizabeth, I'll be off then. Toodaloo!
See? Every day for the past 4 days, he leaves here at 2 o'clock and comes back at 5:30.
Well, where's he going?
Well, I don't know, but last Tuesday he came back reeking of cheap perfume.
Oh, well, he's buying you cheap perfume. Isn't that just like Stan?
Yeah, and then on Wednesday he came back with lipstick everywhere.
Well, he's buying you lipstick then.
On his shirt.
Well, he's buying you a shirt and he's seeing if the lipstick matches it. No?
No, Mr. Kelly. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, I must have missed something.
Stan has chosen this week, a week that means so much to both of us, to show me it's all over.
Oh, no, Betty. Stan wouldn't do a thing like that. I mean, think of the petrol money to get here. You know, Stan wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have thought so either. I mean, he'll never, ever find anyone like me, will he?
No.
Oh, no, it's no good, Mr. Kelly. I've got to face the fact that it's all over between us. I'll have to pick up the tattered remains of my life and soldier on. Facing heartbreak with a smile. Laugh, clown, laugh. Ha, ha, ha. Smile, bold fool.
Look, Betty, why don't you just come right out in the open and ask him what's going on?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Mr. Kelly.
Yeah, I suppose you do have your pride.
No, but I mean, if I ask him, then he'll tell me it's all over between us. And as my father used to say, "Girl, if you're not gonna like the answer, don't ask the question."
I can't understand it. I never use this stove. How does it get so dirty?
Oh, Daddy dear.
Oh, no. Not Daddy, dear.
Oh, Daddy dear, I just want to talk to you.
No, come on now. That's not fair. Now, don't do Daddy, dear at me.
Oh, but Daddy dear, I just want to ask you something.
No. Martin Kelly, architect, 2065.
What?
Well, name, rank and postcode. That's all you're entitled to and that's all you're getting.
Oh, come on, Daddy dear. It's just a little favour, please.
Oh, no, it's not... Oh, all right.
Thanks, Dad. I can go then.
Go where? What? With who? Where?
or on the houseboat with the boys?
No, are you crazy? Of course you can't go.
But, Dad, you just said I could.
Well, that was when you were doing Daddy Dear, and we both know that that doesn't count. And anyway, I'm not going to have you being the only girl with a whole bunch of boys for the weekend.
I won't be the only girl. There are others going too.
What?
Oh, come on, Dad, please.
Now, cut that out. What other girls are going?
Well, Gina, for one.
Gina? You mean her father's letting her go with a bunch of passion-crazed, ravening animals?
They're boys, Dad.
That's what I said. Simon, no, just come in here for a minute.
Coming, Dad. Well, what can we do for you, Mr. Kelly?
Listen, when you were talking about this houseboat on the Hawkesbury weekend thing, did it occur to you to mention the fact that girls would be present?
Well, of course it did, Mr. Kelly. We gave it a lot of thought.
Fine. And what conclusion did you come to?
Well, Simon thought that if he mentioned it, you'd be against it. I mean, his exact words were, Dad's such an old stick in the mud that he'll never... Oh, but you'll be pleased to know, Mr. Kelly, I stuck up for you.
Nash.
Yes, Mr. Kelly?
Blow it out your ear.
Yes, Mr. Kelly. Yeah, I take it Daddy Dear didn't work.
Not quite. Now, Simon...
Look, Dad, if you just think back, you will remember that I did mention girls.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I just didn't mention them by name.
Oh, Simon, really? The thing I can't understand is how come Gina talked her father into it. I mean, he's usually so strict.
Well, Mr. Batali said he trusts your judgment.
What has my judgment got to do with this?
Well, when Gina said that you said it was all right for Debbie to go, Mr. Batali said that that was good enough for him.
Did you tell Gina that I said you could go?
Dad, we thought it was a formality. Well, that's what Debbie said.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Right, that's it.
What are you doing, Dad?
I'm going to call Mr. Batali and I'm going to explain this whole thing to him.
Oh, I'd rather you didn't do that, Mr. Kelly.
Why not?
Well, you know how Mr. Batali has some rather old-fashioned ideas when it comes to his daughter?
Yes, you're afraid that he'll ground you.
I'm afraid he'll bury me.
Good night, Dad.
No, Jen. Jenny, just a minute. I thought you went to bed an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, but you told me to brush my teeth.
Yeah, I told you to brush them, not to wear them down to stubs. Anyway, what are you doing cleaning them in the kitchen?
Well, the water's fresher there. Has to travel further to get to the bathroom, so it gets older on the way.
Why do I ask? All right, off you go. Oh, Jenny, is that rain?
Yep, night, Dad.
No.
My word, the dew gets heavy down here, doesn't it?
That's not dew, Stan. That's rain.
Rain? Rain? Oh, I remember rain. We had some of that in Walgett once.
What?
Yeah, just before the big bushfires of '78.
Oh, you mean it never rains in Walgett?
No. That's why I enjoy sleeping under the stars so much. I do it every night.
What, you sleep outside?
Well, no, I sleep in my bedroom. It hasn't got a roof.
Oh, what happened to it?
Big bushfires of '78.
That's it. Listen, Stan, don't you think you should come out in the open and tell Betty all about it?
What? Oh, no, she knows all about it, Martin. She said that when we get married, I'll have to bung the roof back on again.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, what's been going on this week? You know, where you been going, what you been doing every afternoon.
Oh, yeah. You've noticed that, have you?
Yeah, well, it's been a bit hard to miss. I'll be off then, toodaloo.
Yeah, well, Martin, you see, this week marks the anniversary of the time that Elizabeth and I... of the time we, of a very important and earth-moving event in our relationship.
Yeah, I know all about it. It's the time that you...
Oh, shush, Martin! Anyway, we've always celebrated it together.
Yeah, well, it's important to you.
Yeah, well, yeah. If I might say, I took Elizabeth on a journey to new heights of ecstasy. I don't think she knew what hit her.
Yeah, I heard something along those lines.
Yeah, well, I thought this year I'd try something special. So I thought this year, I know, I'll take her dancing.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with your disappearing every afternoon?
Well, isn't it obvious? I've been taking dancing lessons. Yeah, and this week I'm going to show her something really different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's going to be really knocked out.
Ah, that'd be different.
Oh, well, we're going to have to think of something else to do this weekend.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to hire the houseboat this weekend.
Dad, you said I couldn't go.
Yeah, I know, but I spoke to Mr. Batali and I've changed my mind.
Well, you spoke to Mr. Batali. Was he angry?
Yeah, he was at first, just a tad, but, you know, I explained to him how much fun it'd be and we both agreed that you all should go.
He did? You did?
Well, Dad, I take back all the things I said about you.
Oh, do you? And what was that?
Oh, Harry, you were like a stick in the mud and an old fogey and living in the Stone Age and a really nice guy.
Yes, I'm sure. Oh, by the way, Simon, Mr. Batali said he'd pay you by cheque, if that's all right.
Check Dad, what for?
Oh, did I forget to mention that part? Oh, that's for his share of the houseboat. You see, I told him it was going to be so much fun, he's going with you.
Mr. Batali's coming with us.
Yes, and his two swarthy, heavily built older sons. Enjoy.
Is there any coffee left, Martin?
Oh, yeah, it's on the bench there, Stan. Help yourself. Oh, gee, you're up a bit late. I take it you danced until dawn.
Oh, well, not quite. The evening didn't go quite the way I'd planned it.
Oh, what happened?
Well, it appears that Elizabeth and I are incompatible.
Oh, no.
On the dance floor, that is. Seems that I've spent all the last week learning all the wrong dances.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, when I wanted to waltz, she wanted to Watusi. When I wanted to foxtrot, she wanted to frug. And when I wanted to samba, she wanted to slam dance. I tell you, that gave me a nasty shock for a moment.
Oh, the evening was a disaster. I'm sorry, Stan.
Oh, no. It turned out surprisingly well, actually. I discovered that there are more important things to life than dancing.
Such as?
Such as, down the road from here, there's a really ripper water tower.
My word, there is.
That smells good. What are you eating?
Toast.
I'm gonna have some too.
You can't.
Why not?
Well, there's no bread left.
Well, I'll just toast something else then.
Like what?
I don't know. A couple of wheat bix.
Oh, don't be silly. You can't have toasted wheat bix.
Why not? You can have toasted muesli.
Oh, don't do that. They're too fat. They'll get stuck and catch on fire.
I saw Dad do it once.
What happened?
They were too fat. They got stuck and caught on fire.
Yeah, have this.
Excellent. It worked.
All set, lads? Sure to follow. Yeah, no problems. Get in.
What are they doing?
They're trying to start the Volkswagen.
But the battery's flat.
Yeah, I know, but they're going to try and tow it with a Volvo.
Righty-o, hold on. Yeah, all right.
I've got to see this. Wow, that was great.
What happened?
Dad's gonna kill them.
What happened?
It was like something out of Mad Max.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
They ripped the muffler off the Volvo.
You didn't.
They did. Can you do it again, Simon? Debbie missed it the first time.
Mr. Kelly's not going to be too happy with you, Simon.
With me? You were the one who sat in the Volkswagen with the handbrake on.
Yeah, but you're the one who tied the tow rope to the Volvo's exhaust. I told you not to.
No, you didn't.
Didn't I? Well, Simon, don't tie the tow rope to the Volvo's exhaust.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I'll just come straight out and tell Dad.
What?
No, it's all right. He'll understand. But we're both mature adults. It's the sort of thing that could happen to anybody. Well, don't you agree, Nudge?
Oh, don't ask me. I'm leaving the country.
Look, I just don't understand it. What peanut-headed idiot would do a stupid thing like that?
Simon?
I mean, you didn't even ask if you could use the Volvo.
Well, I didn't think you'd mind.
Well, you're half right, Simon. You didn't think. You two have got the collective IQ of a gecko's tail.
Well, I told him it wouldn't work.
Oh, and as for you, Nudge, just what exactly did you use to tow the Volkswagen with?
Oh, just a bit of old wire, Mr. Kelly.
A bit of old wire. And where'd you get it?
I found it.
Yeah, where'd you find it?
On your hills hoist.
Where?
On your hills hoist.
Yes. The clothesline.
Well, I was going to put it back. I didn't think you'd notice.
Well, if you didn't want me to notice, you should have taken the clothes off it.
I thought they'd dry quicker that way.
And anyway, why were you towing the Volkswagen in the first place?
Oh, well, the battery was flat. Anyway, whenever we started with a kid, it always catches on fire.
Oh, most amusing. Well, what is it, a car or a mobile barbecue?
I won't do it anymore, Mr. Kelly.
Why not?
Because I'm going to fix the petrol leak.
You're going to fix the petrol leak? I laugh. How?
Oh, I know all about techo stuff, Mr. Kelly. It's just a matter of applying the old legendary Naritas brain power, manual dexterity, and a big sticky blob of Hubba Bubba bubblegum.
And you wonder why I laugh.
Oh, look, Dad, we're really sorry about the Volvo. No, I thought we did the right thing by telling you. I mean, we could have said it was Debbie and Jenny.
Yeah, we thought about that, but then we thought, nah, Mr. Kelly's not quite that stupid.
That's very big of you, Nudge.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Kelly.
I thought you'd appreciate us being upfront and honest with you.
Well, I do, and I'll appreciate you even more when you get it fixed and you pay for the repairs.
What?
But that'll cost heaps. Oh, I thought your insurance would cover it.
Simon, there's two things my insurance doesn't cover.
What's that?
Act of God and act of idiot. Right, now, where are the amendments to the Robertson plans? I hope Betty hasn't filed them, otherwise they'll be lost forever. Oh, no, here they are. Oh, thank you, God, for making Betty so inefficient.
Morning, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, speak of the devil, and here his wings flap. Morning, Betty.
Honey, I'm sorry I'm late.
Just a minute, you're not late. It's 5 to 9. You're early. What happened?
Oh, don't, Mr. Kelly. I'm not in the mood for it.
No. Come on, this has got to be a first. This is great. What happened?
Nothing.
Don't tell me. Let me guess. Your bus was hijacked by the CLF.
CLF?
Yeah, the Chatswood Liberation Front.
Oh, don't, Mr. Kelly. I will write that. Honey, I'm sorry I'm early.
Betty, are you all right?
Yes.
No. Something's up. Come on, what happened?
Nothing.
Betty.
Oh, then I got a letter from Stan yesterday.
Right. Well, is something wrong?
No, everything's fine.
I have just entered the Betty zone. Now, listen, Betty, just let me get this straight. You got a letter from Stan, and nothing's wrong. And that's what's made you so upset?
Yes.
I don't understand it.
Neither do I.
Oh, look, Betty, let's start from the beginning before I start crying. Here.
Oh, well, it's just that when I read about all the good things that Stan was doing up in Walgett and what all my old friends are up to, and that I'm going to miss out on the sheep dagging festival again.
You mean once wasn't enough?
Oh, no, Mr. Kelly, it's really good. I was sheepdag queen 3 years in a row.
What an honour.
Yeah, it was. And not only that, but you won a woolen beanie in the Rugby League Club colours, a pair of Ugg boots, and an all-expenses-paid weekend in Walgett.
But you were already in Walgett.
Yeah, that was lucky, wasn't it?
Betty, I still don't understand why you're so upset.
Well, it's just that when I hear about all the good things that are happening up there, it just makes me realise how much I miss it all.
Oh, Betty, look, you've got lots of friends down here, haven't you? I mean, what about Mr. Pocklington and the Dramatic Society? They're all nice people.
Oh, yeah, but all I ever want to talk about is theatre. Every time I try and steer the conversation into something interesting and intelligent.
Like politics.
Like sheep. Their eyes just glaze over and they walk away.
Well, Betty, I'm
Even
sure...
my pets are starting to ignore me. Every time I talk to Dunkley, my budgie, he turns around and goes, wah, and buries his head in his seat bin.
Well, gee, Betty, I don't know what to say, except maybe you should go out more and meet lots of new people and make new friends.
Oh, do you really think so?
Yes, I'm sure it's just what you need.
Dad! Oh, Mr. Kelly,
Yeah,
don't
my Jennifer is here to see me. Yes, I know. Thank you, Betty. Jenny, what are you doing here? You're going to be late for school.
It's Leon Hornery, Dad, a kid in my class. He keeps trying to follow me to school.
Well, what's wrong with that?
And he follows me at lunchtime and after school. He won't leave me alone. He's waiting outside now in the hedge.
Well, Jenny, you'll just have to be stern with him. You just have to tell him exactly the way you feel.
Should I?
Yeah, just do whatever you have to do to get your message across.
Right. I'll get my hockey stick.
Still don't see why we have to go half, Simon. You were the one driving the Volvo.
Look, we've always gone halves. When you were crawling around underneath the Volkswagen trying to stop that oil leak from spewing everywhere, who was handing you the tools?
You, but...
And when the car broke down in the rain and you had to push it home, who sat in the driver's seat and steered it all the way?
You?
Right. We're a team. We're in this together. And we'll fix the Volvo together. So get to it.
Simon, I can't afford to pay to have that car fixed. It costs more than I've got.
Well, how much you got?
Well, nothing.
Well, it costs more than I've got, too.
Maybe we could pool our resources.
You haven't got any.
Oh, maybe you could lend me some.
No, that won't work. If I haven't got enough to pay for it and I lend you some, we still won't have enough.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I know. How about if I slip into a nudge trance and I'll come up with a solution in no time?
Haven't you guys taken the Volvo off to get fixed yet?
We're working on it.
Well, work faster. I need that car tomorrow.
Debbie, Nudge is working as fast as he can.
I noticed.
Anyway, we're in the middle of a major crisis.
How come?
We're broke. And we can't afford to pay someone to come and fix it.
Well, why don't you just buy the bit and fix it yourselves?
I've just come up with a great idea.
Yeah?
Why don't we buy the bit and fix it yourselves?
Brilliant, Nudge.
Do you need any special tools?
Just a hammer, a spanner, and a box of Hubba Bubba bubble gum.
Well, where do you get the muffler from?
Well, I don't know. That's your job. We're going halves, remember? You supply the exhaust pipe, and I'll supply the Hubba Bubba.
But I've never bought a muffler before.
Oh, gee, you're hopeless, Simon, really. And haven't you ever thought of letting your fingers do the walking?
It's the first thing he thinks of when he takes a girl out.
Oh, by the way, Betty, did you post those letters for me yesterday?
What, Mr. Kelly?
Those letters, did you post them for me?
Which letters are they, Mr. Kelly?
Letters I gave you yesterday.
When?
Yesterday, you remember?
Oh, you mean these ones, Mr. Kelly?
Yes. Did you post them? Oh. What am I saying? I've just been on a trip to Bettyland.
No, I haven't, Mr. Kelly.
Yes, I know.
Well, then why did you ask me?
Because I didn't know when
You
I...
just said you did.
Well, I do now.
So why did you ask me?
Well, because...
Mr. Kelly, you are not making my job any easier by asking me questions you already know the answer to.
Betty.
Because if you know what I know I already know, and I know that you know that I know what I know, then I don't know why you would want to know what you already know.
I don't believe I'm having this conversation. Betty, what is the matter with you?
Oh, well, you know how you told me I should go out more and meet new people.
Yeah?
Well, I did.
So?
And now I'm having an affair.
Betty?
What have you been saying to her?
Nothing.
Have you been calling her mud mind again?
No.
Dad, sometimes you can be so insensitive.
Look, Deborah, I didn't say anything. Betty said she was having an affair.
An affair? Who with?
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should go and ask her.
No, Dad, you stay here. This is girls' business. An affair?
An affair? Betty?
Betty, are you all right?
Yes, I'll be fine, thanks, Deb.
Is there anything I can do?
No, I'll be right in a minute.
Betty, I've never seen you like this. What's happening?
Oh, I just don't know what to do.
Oh, Betty.
Well, sometimes I feel so lonely.
Oh, but you've got lots of friends. What about us?
Yeah, but you're not like friends. You're family. And I love you. But I need something else.
Like what?
Oh, how can I put it? Look, Deb, I know what I am. And I know I'm not very smart. No, don't argue. Sometimes I just find it really hard to know what to talk to people about, stuff they're interested in and everything.
Look, I never realised.
Oh, well, you wouldn't know what it's like. I mean, people are always asking you out and boys are always ringing you up and... But me, that's why I stay home with my pets, because they love me and trust me and accept me for what I am. I'm just a country girl and nobody has any time for.
Oh, Betty, come on. Look, what about Stan? I know he doesn't see you like that.
Oh, maybe not, but he's never going to speak to me again now.
Why not?
Because I'm having an affair.
Yes, Dad did mention something about that.
And it's all Mr. Kelly's fault. He told me to go out and meet new people.
And you obviously did. Well, who is he? What's his name?
Wally Abood. He runs a local fruit shop.
Do you love him?
No, of course not. I love Stan.
Well, then why are you getting all upset?
Oh, it's just that I feel so guilty. I mean, all I did was talk to him, and then before I knew it, he'd asked me out, and I'm having an affair.
Well, when did this affair start?
Tonight.
Tonight? You mean you haven't even gone out with him yet?
No. I just wanted someone to talk to.
Betty, just going out with someone isn't having an affair.
Isn't it? No. Oh, well, but it's not right.
Why not?
Well, because I'm engaged to Stan.
But Betty...
No, it's just not, it's not right.
Go away, Leon. You've got big feet and clammy hands. No.
Jenny, do you mind?
But he's outside again, Debbie. Make him go away.
No, you go away. We're talking.
No, that's all right, Jenny. Well, what's up?
It's Leon Hornery. He won't leave me alone.
Don't you like him?
Yeah, but if he keeps hanging around, everyone at school will think he's my boyfriend.
Oh, Jennifer, just because you like a boy doesn't mean he has to be your boyfriend. I mean, you should be able to play with anyone you like.
Should I?
Yeah, of course.
Great, I'll go get my hockey stick.
Betty, did you hear what you just said?
What?
Just because you hang around with someone doesn't mean he's your boyfriend.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, so why don't you take your own advice and go out with Wally?
Maybe you're right, but I don't know. I remember what they said about Sharon Walker in Walgett when she started going out with lots of different men.
What?
She was branded a red woman.
You mean a scarlet woman?
No, I mean a red woman. She went skinny dipping with the local touch football team and got sunburned all over. Good afternoon, Wally, a bird architect. Oh, sorry, I mean, Martin Kelly, Wally Tech. Wally Kelly. You know who you want to talk to? Oh, Martin Kelly. Yeah, I'm afraid he's chairing a very important meeting at the moment and he cannot be disturbed. But yes, I'll tell him when he gets out. Yes, goodbye.
Oh, hi, Betty. Where's Dad?
He's in the loo.
Well, can you tell me rang about the muffler?
The muffler?
For the Volvo, Betty?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, they don't have one in stock, but they're getting one in tomorrow and we'll definitely fix it then.
Very well. Oh, Nudge.
Yes, Betty?
Could I have a word with you, please?
Well, I'll see you outside.
What is it?
Well, it's just I need some advice and, it's a bit personal.
Oh, would you like me to close my eyes then?
Nudge, you're a man of the ward.
Am I?
What do you think? Do you think that you could go out with a girl? Now, nothing romantic, just as a friend?
Why? What's wrong with her?
Nothing. She's very attractive.
Oh, wow, I've never been out with one of them before. Who is she?
Me?
You want to go out with me?
No, Wally does.
Wally wants to go out with me.
No, with me.
You want to go out with a Wally?
No. He wants to go out with me.
Well, who wants to go out with me then?
No one.
Gets worse all the time.
What does?
Well, whoever it is has stood me up before I've even met her.
What about Stan?
I don't want to go out with him.
What do you think?
I don't care. I'm not going out with him.
About Wally?
Well, what's it got to do with him?
Everything.
Oh, well, does he know that?
Not yet.
Well, I think you better tell him then.
Tell him what?
I don't know.
Oh, well, do you think he'd mind?
Don't see how he could.
Oh, really? Oh, Nudge. Oh, what a relief. Oh, thanks, Nudge. I knew you'd be a help. Well, I better go and get ready. Bye.
Yeah, right. Anytime.
Oh, don't do that. What are you doing?
What?
Well, I mean, what are you doing up so early? It's only 8:30. You're usually in Noddy Land till 10. Something wrong?
No, I just wanted to see how Betty's date went last night. Oh, and Jenny wanted me to check out our new friend, the hedge dweller.
You mean you've actually been outside? What a fascinating experience for you. Tell me, what were your first impressions of this strange new land?
I've been up early before.
When?
When I was 5. When Santa Claus drank the 3 bottles of beer we left out for him.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Deb.
And tripped over and broke Simon's brand new train set.
I don't want to talk about that.
And started swearing loudly and woke up the whole house.
I'll be at my desk if anyone wants me.
Oh, morning, Mr. Kelly. Honey, I'm sorry I'm early, but you'll never guess what happened.
Oh, I want to try.
I went out with Wally last night.
I was going to say that.
You were? Who told you?
A little bird?
You mean Dunkley, my budgie, told you? All he ever says to me is, shut the bleeping gate.
So how did it go?
Oh, it was wonderful. He's such a nice man. We got a quiet little corner table in the restaurant and we just talked all night.
Oh, what about?
Oh, everything. I talked about Stan and he talked about his fiancée.
You mean he's engaged?
Yeah, to Jasmine.
Jasmine. That's a lovely feminine name. What does she do?
She's an interstate semi-trailer driver. They hardly ever see each other.
Just like you and Stan.
Yeah, we got so much in common.
Well, it sounds like you and Wally have formed a nice platonic relationship.
Mr. Kelly, what does our relationship have to do with Mickey Mouse's dog?
What?
You know, Pluto? I mean, what's our plutonic relationship?
Not plutonic, platonic. It was named after Plato.
Oh, did he have a dog?
No, he was an ancient Greek who believed that men and women could have a relationship without involving sex.
He would then, wouldn't he?
Would he?
Well, he's ancient after all.
Betty, where are the amendments to the Robertson plans?
I found them on your desk and I filed them.
You filed them? Oh, no. Whenever you file a file, I can never find the file because you always file it in a file that a pack of bloodhounds couldn't find. Where'd you file it this time?
Under R.
Oh, terrific. Under R. What does R stand for? Robertson, I suppose. You filed it under R for Robertson.
No, under R for R. I don't know where to file it.
Oh. I'll tell you where to file it. File it in my hand, please. I've got to take it down to the council.
There you go.
Terrific. Oh, I forgot about the Volvo. Listen, have you seen Simon and Nudge? Did they say it was going to get fixed?
Yeah.
Great.
Tomorrow.
Oh, kill him.
Well, he couldn't get the muffler, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what am I going to do?
Well, maybe you could take their Volkswagen.
Are you crazy? I don't want to die. Anyway, I can't turn up to an important meeting driving something out of Herbie has a heart attack.
Well, you could try Jenny's skateboard, but...
You're right, I'll take the Volkswagen. Simon!
Yes, Dad, what is it?
Simon, can I have the keys to the Volkswagen, please?
The Volkswagen?
Yeah, haven't got time to explain. Quick.
Oh, all right.
Great, thanks. Oh, it's not going to catch on fire, is it?
Oh, no, Mr. Kelly, I fixed the petrol leak with 3 packets of Hubba Bubba. Still smokes a bit, but
Well, make sure it starts first kick. Dad, make sure it starts.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
Didn't start first kick.
It'll be all right, as long as he doesn't try it again for a few minutes. Dad! Mr. Kelly!
My plans! Ruined!
Oh, cheer up, Mr. Kelly. It could have been worse.
Could it?
Yeah, it could have been me.
straight down the middle. It went straight down the middle. Great game, Simon. Great game.
Yes, Dad.
Look, we ought to do this more often. Next time you got some time off, let's do it again.
Yes, Dad.
Greg Norman, eat your heart out.
Yes, Dad.
How'd it go?
See these? Shark's teeth.
He plays golf like the great white shark?
More like a wobbegong, actually.
Come on, Simon. It's a great feeling to take the afternoon off work and get out there in the fresh air and belt the old white pill around the course.
Yes, Dad.
I mean, we had fun, didn't we? We enjoyed ourselves. What does it matter who won or lost?
He won.
You've got it.
I was terrific, Deb. You should have seen me. There I
Dad, you were
was.
lucky.
Luck, bite your tongue. The only luck in golf is bad luck. All the rest is good play.
I was reading right up to the last hole.
You can't take the pressure, eh, son?
He hits this terrible hook shot off the fairway, and it was way to the left of the green, heading for a bunker.
Yeah.
And then it hits something in the bunker, bounces onto the green, and rolls into the hole.
Is that good?
Good? Sheer genius.
Dad, it was sheer luck.
Oh, come on, Simon. It was tactical use of a movable obstruction.
A movable obstruction? What'd you hit?
Boy, you can hit a ball hard, Mr. Kelly.
You hit nudge?
Yeah, you should have heard the noise from where we were.
You should have heard the echo from where I was.
How's it feeling, Nudge?
Well, I'm still a bit sore, Mr. Kelly. You got any aspirins?
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, I'll have one of them while you're at it.
You? Why? What's the problem?
No problem, I've just got a bit of a headache. Aren't you supposed to yell out 6 or something if you're going to hit someone?
No, Dad, that's cricket.
Oh, well, it's much the same thing, isn't it? I mean, it's only a game.
Well, actually, Deb, in golf, you're supposed to yell 4 if you're going to hit someone.
Well, what for?
No, not what for, just 4.
He gave Nudge what for?
Dad, did you yell out 4?
No, he yelled out duck.
Yeah. Yeah, and I stuck my head up to see the duck and I got hit by a nut-seeking missile.
Yeah. And I got a perfect in off into the hole.
Why didn't you yell out 4?
Oh, because if I had, I'd still be stuck in that bunker. Aren't you running late?
No, we've got a late start today.
Okay, then.
Dad, do we have any aspirin?
Yeah, there's a pack there in the drawer.
This one, it's empty. They're all gone. Wish you'd take more care when you shop.
Well, Deborah, I didn't buy an empty pack. Hang on, there were plenty in here yesterday when Nudge had some. Did you have some after him?
Oh, yeah, I had a couple last night. I had a headache.
What, and you emptied the pack?
I suppose so.
And you put the empty pack back in the drawer?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think was going to happen? The aspirin fairy was going to come along and leave you $1?
Dad, don't be stupid.
I'm not being stupid. You kids are always doing this. It's empty milk cartons back in the fridge, empty aspirin packs in the drawer, empty head on your shoulders.
Yeah, well, I wish it was.
What?
My head, I wish it was empty. Then maybe it wouldn't hurt.
Oh, don't tell me you've got another headache.
No,
But I thought you
it's
just
the
said...
same one I had yesterday. It just keeps coming and going.
Well, what do you think could be causing it?
No, running out of aspirin, I suppose. How would I know, Dad? I'm not a doctor.
Well, maybe you should see one.
Dad, I don't need a doctor. I need an aspirin.
Well, look, Deborah, you can't keep on gulping aspirin. How long have you had this headache?
I don't know, a day, maybe 2.
Or maybe 3?
Well, maybe.
Oh, Deborah, for God's sake, go and see a doctor.
Dad, I've got to get to college.
Well, listen, there's an infirmary there, isn't there?
Yeah, but...
No, yeah, buts. Just yeah. Go and see a doctor.
Yeah, I will, after first class.
No, before first class.
Dad, I'm really busy this week. We've got assessments coming up.
Well, you won't do any good in them if you're sick. Now, promise me you'll go and see a doctor.
All right.
You promise?
Promise.
Okay, then.
Now rewind. Now record. Hello, you have rung Martin Kelly, architect, and, but you haven't got an answering machine, you've got a Betty. Can I help you? Uh-huh.
Betty, could you
Oh,
remind me...
no, Mr. Kelly, they've ruined it. I've got to go and start again.
Start what again?
Recording on the machine so it won't sound like it.
Sound like what?
Like itself.
Why?
Well, because then people will know it is one.
Is one what?
An answering machine.
Betty, Elizabeth, Lizzie, me old darling dimwit. What is the point of having an answering machine if you don't want people to know it's here?
Well, this way they'll leave messages, won't they?
Will they?
Yeah, well, it's a well-known telecom fact, Mr. Kelly.
What is?
Well, if people ring up and they get an answering machine, they hang up. But if they ring up and they think they got me...
They'll hurl themselves under a passing car.
No, they will talk to me, and then we will know why they have rung. So I'm gonna record myself listening to them and answering them in a polite but efficient manner, as befits a senior secretary.
Secretary.
Yes.
Oh, sounds like some form of Chinese cuisine. Betty, have I called you hamburger head lately?
Tuesday morning.
Yeah. What about bongo brain?
This afternoon.
Have I ever used the term mango mind?
No, I don't believe I've ever heard that one.
Fine. Betty, you're a mango mind.
Mr. Kelly, sticks and stones may break my bones, but they gather no moss when they're rolling.
Betty, I can't argue with that. Go ahead.
Okay. Record. Hello, you have rung the offices of Martin Kelly.
Architect.
But he's not here at present. You are talking to Betty.
His secretary.
His secretary. And I'm not one of those answering machines.
I'm a mango man.
I'm a mango. So, you can tell me anything you want. I'm listening now. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, he didn't. Well, I never. Yes, I'll pass that on. Thank you for calling. Goodbye. Beep.
Where is it? Damn. Betty,
Yes, Mr. Kelly?
have you seen my compass?
Oh, really, Mr. Kelly? What do you need a compass for? You already know where you are. You're here.
No, not that sort of compass. It's an instrument I use for drawing circles. It's got a pencil in one end and a sharp point in the other.
Oh, you mean your prony pencil?
My what?
Your prony pencil. Oh, that's what we call them in Walgett. Well, why don't you just say, Betty, have you seen my prony pencil?
Because if I said that, you'd probably call the police. Well, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Well, where the hell is it?
It's in the fork drawer in the kitchen, of course.
What is it doing in the fork drawer?
Because it's so pointy. Well, the prongy part is, the pencil part's a bit blunt.
But why did you...
When you reach into your desk drawer or your tray to find it, it sticks in your fingers. So I'll put it in that fork drawer in the kitchen.
Why?
Because you expect things to stick in your fingers there.
Yes, of course you do.
It's very simple, Mr. Kelly. All you need is a little common sense.
Common sense, prongy pencils, kitchen drawers. I can understand that, woman.
Hey, Dad, you talking to yourself again?
Oh, I'm sorry, son. I'm developing Betty phobia. Hang on, why are you all gussied up?
Hey? No, I'm not gussied up.
Yes, you are. You're looking as flash as a rat with a gold tooth.
Oh, the suit. Oh, I'm going for an interview, Dad.
An interview, but you've got the job at the golf course.
Yeah, but I don't want to make a career out of that. I want to better myself, and this looks like a big opportunity.
Yeah, terrific. What's the job?
Oh, it's a high-paying position as a marketing executive.
You're kidding.
Well, no, I rang them up and they said I was perfectly qualified for it.
Yeah? Oh, I didn't realise laziness and lethargy were in vogue this year.
Come on, Dad, I'm trying to better myself here. And you're making fun of me. How about a little support?
Okay. Well, good luck with the interview. How's that?
Well, that's good. But there is one more thing you can do.
What's that? Wave your goodbye? Say a little prayer?
Lend me the car?
I might have known.
Dad, that's a modern marketing technique. See, it's working already. Can I have the car?
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, Mr. Kelly. Hey, Simon. Hey, Simon, I was thinking, why don't we... Oh, where are we going?
We're not going anywhere. I'm going for an interview.
Oh, can I come?
What for?
I don't know. I usually tag along whenever you go anywhere.
But it's a job interview, and no, you can't come.
Yeah, it's a highly paid position as a marketing executive.
Oh.
How was your day at the golf course, mate?
Oh, it was terrific. Oh, you'll never believe it.
Oh, look, I'm running late. I've got to go. Tell us about it later, okay? See ya.
Yeah, okay, right. Oh, Mr. Kelly, it was like this.
Yes, I'm sure it was, Nudge, but excuse me, I have to find my prongy pencil.
Oh, well, it'll be in the fork drawer, won't it?
How did you know that?
Well, that's where I always used to keep mine when I was at school. You see, you expect to find sharp things in there, don't you? It's a logical place to keep it.
I'm not running an office, I'm running a home for the terminally moronic. hello there. How are things?
Try disastrous. Not too good. I think I'll go kill myself.
Oh, that good, eh?
Don't ask, Dad. Just don't ask. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, listen, did you see the doctor today?
Yes, that's the problem.
Why? What did he say? What's the problem?
I found out what's causing their headaches.
Why? What is it? What's the matter?
Dad, I just don't want to talk about it, all right?
Well, Deb, you have to talk about it. Come on, tell me. What's the problem?
I know the worst thing ever, that's all.
Why? What's the matter?
Eye strain.
Oh, no, not eye strain. Just a minute, eye strain's not a problem.
Do you know what it means?
Yes, it means you've got tired eyes.
It means I may have to wear glasses.
So?
So people who wear glasses look like dorks and ginks and geckos.
Deb.
Oh, well, I mean, it's all right if you look like a... I mean, well, you've always looked like a... You've always had glasses.
What is it that gives teenagers the incredible ability to go straight for the jugular without even trying?
Dad, I didn't mean to insult you.
Well, that's what I mean. Just imagine how bad it could be if you tried. Well, I don't know what could be keeping Simon, but I'm sure I'll be home soon, Nudge.
Yeah. You want to do anything, Mr. Kelly?
Do anything? What do anything?
You know, like, hang around.
With you?
Yeah?
Oh, no thanks, Nudge. I'm just a little bit too tired to hang around.
Do you want to go to Macca's then?
Macca's? McDonald's?
Yeah.
Nudge, I've just had dinner. I don't want anything to eat.
Oh, but you could just have a sundae.
Well, that's food.
Well, technically it's not, because if you let it melt, it'll be a drink. So it's not food.
Look, Nudge, I don't want food or drink.
No.
Good morning, I wish. Fine. Did you sleep well? Yeah, that seems to be...
Do you want to go to the pizza?
No.
Oh, tell you what.
Tell me what?
Oh, you'll love this.
What will I love?
Do you want to go to the Danish ice cream shop and watch that big blonde bird fold the waffle cones?
You're kidding.
No, it's terrific.
Is that what you guys do?
Yeah, it's terrific.
And all this time I sit here and worry that you're out there falling into the hands of drug dealers or rolling old ladies for money, and you're out watching some big blonde bird fold waffle cones.
Don't knock unless you've tried it. Sometimes she drops one.
Wow. And then, what, they have to call the fire brigade to come and hose you down. Oh, hi, son.
Oh, hi, Dad. Hi, Nudge.
Have you been at the interview all this time?
Yeah, I stopped off at Macca's to get something to eat.
Oh, I told you we should have gone there. How'd you get the job, mate?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Oh, it sounds good, Dad, but I don't know if I've got it. There are a lot of guys trying out for the job. They're giving us a field test tomorrow to decide.
Oh, so tell us all about it.
Well, they didn't tell us too much tonight. We just had to do a lot of tests and such. We'll find out more about it tomorrow.
Right, so you don't know anything about the job?
Oh, yeah, it's a marketing position, and it's for a publishing company, Dad.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, who knows? Maybe I won't do engineering. This sounds like it could be a real career for me.
Oh, well, you've got to get the job first.
Dad, that's a piece of cake.
Oh, speaking of cake, Simon, do you want to go watch that big blonde bird fold waffle cone?
Well, no, not tonight, mate. I'm going to have an early night. I've got a big day tomorrow. My new career is waiting for me. Night.
All right.
No. Anyway, Mr. Kelly, do you want to do something?
Nudge,
Yeah?
go home.
Fair enough.
Aha!
What aha?
Caught you.
Caught me what?
Caught you fiddling. Fiddling with my equipment.
I am not fiddling. I'm just checking the answering machine. Ow!
Even worse. You are crossing the lines of demarcation. This is my job as your secretary.
Betty, the word is secretary.
Well, what would you know? You're only an architect.
Anyway, I wasn't fiddling.
Oh, for all I know, you turned it off and now someone's trying to ring us.
Oh, I haven't turned it off. I'm not an idiot. Well, I only did it just then.
Mr. Kelly, why were you fiddling with my equipment?
I wasn't fiddling. Oh, all right, to hell with it. I was fiddling with it because there's something wrong with it.
How do you know that?
Because while you were at lunch, somebody rang and said they left a message and it's not on there.
Oh, are you sure you haven't broken it?
No, I haven't broken it, but there's something wrong with it.
See, you have broken it.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's not answering anything.
Well, that's because there's nothing to answer.
How do you know?
Because it's not answering anything.
Yeah, well, maybe someone's trying to ring us and the machine won't answer it because it doesn't want to.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Maybe Telecom's on strike.
You know what really bothers me, Betty? There's 1,000 to 1 chance that you're right. Now I'm totally confused.
They're yours?
Well, maybe it's not working because it's not working, but maybe it's not working because it is working, but there's nothing happening to make it work. Oh, God, now I'm starting to sound like you.
Never mind, Mr. Kelly. I will solve it for you.
Oh, how?
I shall go down the road and ring us up.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's a good idea, but it's ridiculous. Well, it's only fitting. This is a ridiculous situation.
Mr. Kelly, I may be crazy, but I'm not mad.
Yeah? Well, I'll get back to you on that. Oh, is that you, Deb? Deb? Deborah? Deb, how'd it go? Deb, they're terrific!
See, I knew it.
You what?
The first thing you notice is the glasses. I knew it. That's it. My life's ruined, all because of some stupid doctor.
Well, what are you talking about?
Dad, if you had any brains, he would have cured me.
Well, he has cured you. He's given you glasses.
Stop going on about them.
Oh, Deb, I'm not going on about them. It's just that I think they're
What's the point of all this modern technology? I mean, we can put a man on the moon, but no, I've got to walk around peering at the world through a pair of portholes.
Oh, Deb, they're not that bad.
Dad, I have just been totally disfigured for life. Expect me to be a little sensitive about these...
Glasses.
Don't go on about them!
Oh, Deborah, now you're being silly. Now, oh, don't answer that. That'll be Betty.
Betty, who's she ringing?
Herself.
And I thought I had problems.
Hello. You have called the offices of Martin Kelly, Architect, but he's not here. However, you are talking to Betty, his secretary, and of course I'm not one of those answering machines.
Is she mad?
So you can tell me anything you want to. I'm listening now.
Hello? Hello?
Uh-huh.
Is that me?
Of course.
Good, because I was worried that Mr. Kelly might have broken me.
I understand.
Because he's always breaking my things.
I couldn't agree more.
I suppose it's because he fiddles all the time and he's so clumsy, really.
Betty, I heard all that. How dare you talk to the machine about me? Come back to work at once. Oh, shut up.
Hello? Oh, hi, David. David? No, nothing's wrong. Yeah, of course it's me. Tonight? No, I don't think I can make it tonight. No, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll speak to you later. Bye.
Deb, what are you doing?
Nothing, Dad.
Well, they can't see the glasses on the phone, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I know I've got them on and I feel stupid.
What, are you going to keep turning down dates just because you wear glasses?
Well, Dad...
Look, you only need them for reading. Your date doesn't have to know about them.
Yeah, but he wanted to take me to a restaurant. I mean, how am I supposed to read the menu?
Well, I don't know. Go over early and memorise it. Or get him to order for you. Or if you're in a Chinese restaurant, just shout out your lotto numbers. Oh, Deb, for God's sake, ring him back and say you'll go.
Yeah, you're right, Dad. It'll work out. I just realised something.
You've just realised that David likes you for yourself.
No, I just realised that David wears glasses.
Oh, good day, Mr. Kelly. Simon home yet?
No, he's still out in his marketing career thing. He must have got the job.
Oh, that's good.
Why? What's the matter, Nudge?
Well, if Simon leaves the golf course, it just won't be the same.
Well, no, of course it won't be, but that's the way life goes.
How do you mean?
Well, you know, things change. As you grow older, you know, you both got to find your own paths and follow them.
Well, I never thought of that. I mean, I thought Simon and I would always hang around together.
Oh, Nudge, look, you can't always do everything Simon does. You know, sooner or later, you got to do your own thing.
I do?
Yeah, of course you do.
But I thought Simon and I would always be friends.
Oh, well, you will. I mean, just because you work at different jobs doesn't mean you stop being friends.
Oh, well, that's a relief. But,
what?
well, it seems Simon's got this terrific marketing job, but I don't know what my thing is.
Well, you enjoy what you're doing now, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't want to be an assistant greenkeeper all my life.
Well, what about a head greenkeeper?
Oh, no, the boss wouldn't let me. That's his job.
No, I don't necessarily mean at that course. I mean at a different course, eventually.
Well, how would I do that?
Well, you could start out by studying horticulture.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, what's the matter now?
Well, Simon and I aren't working together anymore. I won't have any reason to come round here and have breakfast, will I?
Oh, Nudge, things just wouldn't be the same without you. After all, you're just like one of the family.
Yeah, which one?
Betty.
You'll never believe the day I have had.
Whoa, calm down, Simon. What's the problem?
That's the big marketing job in the publishing game, eh?
Marketing, publishing, ha! Do you know what it was? It was selling encyclopedias door to door.
Why would a door want to buy an encyclopedia?
Dad, they conned me. I've never heard such a load of
Simon.
bullshit. Well, it was. I thought it was a real career. What a load of rubbish. Now I'm back to square one.
I know how you feel. I used to be uncertain about my future, too.
Yeah, when?
Oh, about 5 minutes ago.
Well, cheer up.
Well, it just makes me so mad.
Look, I tell you what, I've got a great idea. This should cheer you up.
What is it, Mr. Kelly?
Let's go and watch the big blonde bird fold waffle cones.